What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got in the singles division. We got Witney Seibold taking on David Del Rio. David is somebody, to be honest, I've never heard of him, so don't know what his strengths are or anything. So I'm taking Witney in this match, but let's get this thing started.
Hey everyone, I have a huge announcement for all of you. It's to celebrate the first ever Schmoedown Throwdown and the community that watches and supports the Schmoedown.
It's going to be something pretty special. We're making an exclusive Schmoedown Throwdown print. We're going to print the name of everyone in the fan base on this debut merch item. What do they got to do, Chris?
All you have to do, you got to pledge $2. That's it, and you're going to have your name included in this collector merch item. We're so thankful every single one of you who support the Schmoedown and make this league a reality.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped to have the names of everyone in the community on this print. There's only a few days left to sign up, so head over to our Patreon page right now to sign up and have your name included in the print. It's just $2.
It's $2.
And I borrowed $2.
It's an exclusive Brian Ward. I mean, the guy is the best artist ever.
I borrowed $2. $2.
I want my $2.
You're not answering.
No.
Oh, hello, movie trivia
What the heck?
Schmoedown fans. It's me, your singles commissioner, Sam Levine. How are you? Look, I want you to know, things are going great at the Schmoedown right now. I have been working with Emma Fife, the other commissioner of the league. We are doing our best to bring a little bit of calmness, a little bit of unity to the league. There's a lot of messy stuff going on right now. But everybody keeps asking me, hey Sam, Dan Murrell is the champ again, so when do we get to see him play another match? And look, nobody wants to see Dan Murrell play another match for that title more than this guy. So I am here to announce right now that Dan Murrell's next opponent for the championship will be not me. Let that soak in for a minute. Yeah, I'm done, but I do have some very exciting news as to who Dan will be facing next. So here's how it's going to go down. We've got 2 sets of matches that are going to determine your #1 contender. The first match is between Lon Harris and William the Beast Bibiani, a former champion himself. So the winner of that match will be playing the winner of John the Outlaw Roca, former champ, playing opposite Mark the Android Andraco. Not a champ yet, but someday I think. So there you have it. You've got the winner of Lon versus Bibbs and Roca versus Andraco playing against each other for the #1 contender spot. And you know what? Since I'm the new singles commissioner, let's see if Christian lets me get away with this one. Just for funsies, I am throwing Ethan Irwin into that #1 contenders match. That's right, it's going to be a 3-way match to determine your next #1 contender to play against Dan Murrell for that singles title. What do you think about that?
Match. It is a debut for 2 competitors, 1 rookie, 1 pro, but his first ever appearance in the singles division.
That's right. You want to talk about a pro who knows his stuff, who's proven himself in the team format, and then you have, like you said, a newcomer, somebody whose last name I'm very familiar with because I'm a football fan. I don't know if he's related to Jack Del Rio, but it's David Del Rio, and he's taking on Witney Seibold. This is no easy feat.
Mark, the name is Seibold.
Seibold.
No, Witney the Beauty Seibold, and he is the #1 contender in the team's division with his partner, the former champion William the Beast Bibiani. And they will be facing the Shire Wolves coming up in just a few weeks. But he's been wanting to play in singles. He's been wanting to play for a long time. The fans have been hammering me. When will the Beauty be playing in singles? When will it happen? Well, it's happening today. Now, Diamond Dave Del Rio.
His name's Diamond
Dave Del Rio. You like him even more now.
David Lee Roth.
Diamond Dave Del Rio. Now, he's been a fan of the movie Trivia Schmoedown for a long time. He's been in talks. He's an actor. He's a well-established actor. He's been talking for a long time about joining the league. He's been a fan of the league. But when I asked him to compare himself to two players, if he could, who are two players you think that you are on the same level with? The two names he gave me were Ethan Irwin and Dan Murray.
Okay, those are very famous people.
Those are two names. Now, if he shows up to be that kind of player, Witney Seibold could be in Seibold
Yeah.
could have problems tonight. However, sometimes the lights get to people. I don't care if you are a successful actor. This is a different stage. So maybe he had compared himself a little too fast to two of the greats. We don't know yet because he's brand new. He is a rookie, and we're going to find out tonight.
Too much, too fast, too soon, or is he right on target? If you name yourself Diamond Dave, you better have a lot of confidence to back it up. And like you said, Witney Seibold is teammates with William Bibiani. You know what? Let's just go to the pre-interviews.
Here we go. Let's see how we got here. Take it away.
Greetings, friends. My name is Witney the Beauty Seibold. My name is David Del Rio, and I'm here because I should be here. I am beyond psyched to compete in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I've been competing on the Schmoedown for a little bit now, usually as a teammate with William the Beast Bibiani. It is now my time to shine. It is now my time to let the world know what I am all about. I've been watching the movie Trivia Schmoedown for 2.5, 3 years now. I was the 14-year-old kid who knew who Buster Keaton was. This is my Super Bowl. This is my FIFA. I feel like I found my tribe. I feel like I found my people, and I cannot wait to compete. Now, I don't know who this Dustin, Diamond, Dave, whatever his name is. He played Screech, I believe. I am here to win. I'm here to be in the mantle of greats. Do actors belong in the Schmoedown? Well, maybe, maybe not. They're good looking. I'm also good looking. But are they smart? That remains to be seen. This is something that I would just play by myself in the schoolyard, and now I have entered the schoolyard with like-minded players. He had the choice of certain competitors. He might have bitten off a little more than he can chew. I think Witney is the MVP. He's one of the greats. It's my time, and I just wanted to say to Witney, best of luck. It's an honor to play against you, and I hope I have an opportunity to lightly tap you on the shoulder and say, could you kindly step aside?
Now, Seibold has been calling for it for a bit. He wants to play in the singles. Diamond Dave wants to make an impact here, and we are going to find out whether or not either one of them can do it. I'm hoping for a good match. Let's get to it.
Yeah, you sound like you're going to be surprised if we have a match at all. I am pumped up. The crowd's ready to go. We're going to light this baby up, Christian.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first.
Better be Van Halen.
Making his Schmoedown debut. Give it up for Diamond Dave Del Rio. That's Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave.
Coming over here.
Very nice to meet you, sir. An off-camera handshake, and how he reappears.
I haven't had one of those since the days of Josh McCall.
Very classy. I have not seen anyone wear a scarf this well since Mark Riley.
Well, look, that's another name there. Diamond Dave Del Rio coming in at Kanye West, and he's shaking the hands of the Schmoes. I'm liking what he's doing. All
That's right.
And his opponent, making his Schmoedown singles debut, representing critically acclaimed Witney the Beauty Seibold. actual...
He's taking the jacket off.
I want the actual fighting jacket. He doesn't feel comfortable.
Okay, this is very James Brown.
Yes, there it is.
Getting the jacket on.
Beast comes in to help out his buddy.
That's a very nice move by the Beast as we get Witney set. Notice Witney did not shake our hand, but David did, so David gets an early 5-point advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
All right, so Mark, our competitors have sat down. Give them the rules for round number 1.
In round number 1, the field of competitors is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie trivia Schmoedown categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, you have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard with the marker we have provided for you. After that 15 seconds is up, when we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard and your beautiful penmanship to the camera and to us up here at the answer desk, and also please verbalize your answer into the microphone. Each competitor throughout the 3 rounds of the match has 3 usages of the JTE rule. I'm not sure you heard a question or you just want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point in the match.
All right, Whitney, with that, are you ready?
I am, sir.
David, are you ready?
Looking forward to it. Let's do it.
Then let's get ready to
Expecting a lot of points here. We'll see. A lot of points here.
All right, gentlemen, question number 1 is in the realm of action-adventure. What is the subtitle of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie that was released in 2003?
I am a big fan of subtitle questions.
Oh, yeah?
The new batch? Are you kidding me?
Did you write this one?
No, no, I don't do that anymore.
5.
It's not about Point Break, is it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Whitney.
Black Pearl.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
Correct. David.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
1-1.
All right. Gonna use that in there. All right. We move on to your next category,
Here we can
and that is in the world of comedies. Thank you. Your question is...
It's an ABC sitcom.
In the world of comedies, who played Wanda Gershwitz in the film A Fish Called Wanda? Some of the Monty Python fellows in that. Perhaps the greatest comedy troupe of all time?
They're up there.
I don't even think it's a
5,
question.
4. I was at the doors.
The Cherokee
3,
Boys.
2,
Jamie Lee
1.
Curtis.
Pens down. What? Dave.
I put Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's correct.
I also put Jamie Lee Curtis.
2-2.
All right, 2-2. Next question comes from the world of dramas. To administer it is Doors enthusiast Christian Harlow. Here we go.
What was the title of the Tommy Lee Jones sequel of The Fugitive?
Really limped through that.
Horribly worded question.
It was not perfect.
That is not
U.S.
worded.
You're not a strong reader.
That's not worded well.
Okay. You have a family, a lot of responsibilities.
4.
Break on through to the other side.
3, 2, 1. Whitney.
U.S. Marshals.
Yes, indeed. Dave.
U.S. Marshals.
Tie game.
All right. I like how Whitney provided us quotes like he's writing an article. Thank you very much for that. Your next question, the world of animated movies. These are movies drawn by hand or on a computer. And your question is, who voiced Count Dracula in Hotel Transylvania? I was listening to an interview with Ray Manzarek the other day.
I have a bunch of good ones.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Chris Pratt.
1. Pens down. Dave.
Sir Adam Sandler.
Yes, it is. And
Chancellor Adam Sandler.
4-4.
Either one counts.
All right, tie game here after 4 questions, and the 5th comes from fantasy/sci-fi. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which character does Arthur cut the arms and the legs off of?
Tanya, for my money, funniest film of all time.
The full character's name.
Are you also going to say that
Never
Doors
seen
is the
the
funniest
movie.
movie ever made?
Depends on what scene you watch.
You're actually right about that.
Yeah, 4, 3,
The Lizard King,
2,
wacky.
1.
God.
Pens down, and Whitney.
The Black Knight.
Yes, Dave.
I'm going to say Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
Incorrect. So Dave misses, and that's the first miss.
It was
Whitney,
funny, though.
Yeah. Whitney is the still perfect here. 5-4. 5-4.
Hell, I'd give him the point. I thought it was hilarious. You can't do that. 5-4 in favor of Whitney. We move on to the 6th question of 8 in round number 1. This is from the world of movie quotes. And your question is, what iconic villain says, "I find your lack of faith disturbing"? Could be what?
Darth Vader
Rhodey
says
says
it
to
in
Wayne when he's
Star
looking for
Wars: A
Jim
New
Morrison.
Hope.
Give us the answer. 5, 4, 3, 1, Dave.
Put Darth Vader.
Yes, it is. Whitney.
Darth Vader.
All right, Whitney's still up. 1 point. 6-5. 6-5. Right. Either competitor choking on their own ambition. All right. Horror/thriller. Horror/thriller is the 7th category. What 2010 romantic horror film directed by Matt Reeves about a 12-year-old boy who develops a friendship with a child vampire?
I like your inflection on that question.
Thank you. Oh, I want to get it right.
You really hit the high note on 12-year-old boy.
Thank you. 5, 4, 3.
Romantic horror film. Matt Reeves, 12-year-old boy. A child vampire. It's not Warm Bodies. What the hell? Develops a friendship with a child vampire. I have no idea.
2, 1, Whitney.
Let me in.
It is, Dave.
Let me in.
Correct. 7-6.
No, there's stuff.
Good. 7-6. 7-6. Whitney has a closer. Now,
Swedish original was much better.
Now, Whitney hits this. If Whitney hits this, he will have a perfect game. And here we go.
Well, perfect game thus far. He'll get a bonus question asked just to him, but you got to get this question right, and it comes from the category of, it's a Patreon question. How about a hand for Jonathan Peck? Our own buddy, Jonathan Peck, I believe lives in Northern Virginia, and the Redskins. Jonathan, thank you for supporting the show. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon if you have not already. In the category of new releases is what Jonathan wanted. So your new release question, for a point, is who plays charismatic cult leader Billy Lee in Bad Times at the El Royale? You ever end up seeing this one?
I did. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
5, 4.
Very mixed reviews.
3.
Repeat the question, please.
That's 1.
Who plays charismatic cult leader Billy Lee in Bad Times at the El Royale?
Chris Hemsworth.
You know who a charismatic cult leader was?
5.
Jim Morrison. Closing out the slate.
Let it die.
It's your fault. You started it.
2, 1, and Dave.
John Hamm.
Incorrect.
Also John Hamm.
Oh, no, perfect round. I thought that was a gimme with the Chris Hemsworth was the
Chris
correct
Hemsworth was
answer.
correct, but because Whitney missed, it's only 1 point lead here by Whitney going into round number 2. Del Rio hit 6 in his debut. Seibold hit 7 in his singles debut, and now we hit round number 2. Mark, how's that go?
Yeah, we certainly got us a match for sure. In round number 2, it's the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, and justice. Each competitor gets a spin at that wheel. Please spin it very gently today from the wheel, not the pegs. Each category that you see on there corresponds to 4 questions in that particular movie trivia Schmoedown genre. Each question's worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2. So if a competitor misses a question, the other competitor can answer for points on their side. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. And I'll remind everybody that the wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown patron, Justin Roby. How about a hand for Justin out there? He wanted the wheel slice to David Fincher and Natalie Portman. They are on there. Thank you, Justin. And a wheel slice for today's match is sponsored by one of our Schmoedown patrons. That slice would be Mr. Robin Williams. We will say the name of that patron should somebody spin the legendary comedic actor. So David Del Rio having a very good, auspicious start to his Schmoedown debut. However, it is Whitney who finds himself with a 1-point advantage. So Whitney, would you like to spin first or defer to Diamond Dave?
I defer to Mr. Dave. Ooh, that's very nice. By all means.
I will never get tired of saying Diamond Dave.
It's a good nickname.
Yeah.
It's a good nickname.
All right. Like this kid already. That's a good spin. Good, gentle spin. Round and round it goes. This could be Spinner's Choice or Action Adventure.
Spinner's Choice it is. Spinner's Choice.
All right. Do you want to spin again, David?
Actors and actresses, please.
Actors and actresses.
Gonna go actors and actresses. Pull that one up for you.
It's a little broad.
All right. Would you like actors and actresses, or would you like famous actors?
Just the
and
famous ones, please.
There you go.
I'll take the obscure one.
Here you go, Dave.
Robert Zadar.
4 questions in the realm of famous actors and actresses. Kevin Costner and Tim Robbins get caught in a love triangle with what actress in 1988's
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon.
For 2 points, that's correct. Susan Sarandon. All right. Question 2. What Oscar-winning actor plays a private investigator in 1974, the devil in 1987, and then the president in 1996?
Repeat the question, please.
Your second one.
Yep.
What Oscar-winning actor plays a private investigator in 1974, the devil in 1987, and the president in 1996?
Multiple choice, please.
Nicholson.
Is it A, Jack Nicholson, B,
Jack
Gary Oldman,
Nicholson.
C, Anthony Hopkins, D, Jeff Bridges?
Nicholson.
A. Jack Nicholson.
1 point.
Chinatown, Witches of Eastwick, and Mars Attacks with an exclamation point.
Yes, it is. All right, question number 3.
There you go.
In Notting Hill, who has an uncredited cameo as Anna's American movie star boyfriend?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Tom Cruise, B, Alec Baldwin, C, John Hamm, D, Aaron Eckhart?
Aaron Eckhart.
B. Alec Baldwin.
1 point. That's correct.
All right, he's maneuvering his way around, although he's getting faced with some tough questions.
All right, last question. What was the first Shakespearean role that Orson Welles played in a film?
The role.
The role. 5, 4,
Hamlet.
3.
Multiple choice.
A, Hamlet, B, Macbeth, C, King Lear,
King
D,
Lear.
Othello.
King
Think of any
Lear.
of those.
King Lear.
5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna say C.
It's incorrect for the steal.
Othello.
Incorrect. Macbeth. 1 point.
Macbeth.
All right, so now Diamond Dave has a 3-point lead on Whitney Seibold. Whitney now will hit the wheel. If Whitney hits something that he's good at,
Please don't hit the wheel, actually, Whitney. Just gentle spin is all that's
Whitney's
needed.
looking. If Whitney can get something that he's comfortable at, then he's going to give himself a nice lead. However, if he gives himself,
There you go. That's it. It's a necessary spin for an elderly wheel.
all right, and here we go, and we're landing on Robin Williams.
It is Robin Williams. Do you want to stick with Robin Williams and make one of our patrons very happy? No pressure.
I'll stick with it.
Sticking with Robin Williams.
And that means we get to shout out Ethan Naftalin.
Nice.
Ethan Naftalin. Good slice. Great actor.
I wish
All-time
Jamie
legend.
Costa was here to ask these questions.
Oh my God, Jamie Costa, one of the best Robin Williams enthusiasts and impressionists you will ever see. You get 4 questions in the wild, wonderful world of Mr. Williams Whitney. And your first question is, in what film does Robin Williams play Maxwell Wizard Wallace, an arrogant and abusive vagrant that teaches homeless children music and employs them as street performers?
Multiple choice,
5.
please.
Is it A, Being Human, B, Deconstructing Harry, C, The Big White, or D, August Rush?
Being human.
That is incorrect for the steal for a point, David.
August Rush.
It is August
1 point
Rush.
steal.
Nice steal there.
Wow, big steal by Diamond Dave there, going up by 4.
All right, your next question back to you, Whitney, for 2 points. Your question is, Robin Williams plays a character by the name of John Keating in what 1989 film?
1989. Dead Poet Society.
2 points for Whitney. He's right back in the ballgame.
Yep.
All right, your next question. Who plays Robin Williams' co-lead in the family film RV?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A,
Cheryl
Cheryl Hines, B, Sarah Jessica Parker,
A.
C, Brooke Shields, or D, Elizabeth Hurley?
A. Cheryl Hines.
Elizabeth Hurley.
That is incorrect for another steal, Diamond Dave.
Cheryl Hines.
It is Cheryl Hines.
Big steal by Del Rio here. Robin Williams not being kind here. Whitney.
That's right. All right, your last question in the world of Robin Williams to pull within 1 of David going into round 3. Robin Williams is the Reverend for John Krasinski and Mandy Moore's wedding. In what film?
License to Wed.
He knew that one.
There
2
you go.
points.
All right, but Dave Del Rio finds himself with a 1-point lead now. First round was Whitney. Second round is Dave Del Rio. And now we are going to round number 3. What do we got?
In round number 3, this is the final round. This will determine the winner and the loser of today's match. Each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. They range from 1 to 20. You're going to give us 3 numbers each, and those correspond to a different category of movie trivia know-how up here at the answer desk. The first number you give us is going to be your 2-point question. The next one will correspond to your 3-pointer, and then the 5-point question, should we make it that far. Now, because Diamond David is in the lead by a point, you get to give us your series of 3 numbers first. What do you feel lucky with?
5, 10, and 12.
5, 10, and 12.
10 and 12. And Whitney, what's your lottery numbers?
4, 15, and 16.
All right.
4, 15, and 16. I'll be administering the questions to Whitney, and then Christian will helm for David. So, Whitney, you selected number 4 for your 2-point question, and that corresponds to Miss Kate Blanchett.
Okay.
Not as loved in the studio, apparently, as Meryl Streep, but... All right. And, Whitney, your 2-point question for the lead. What is the only Wes Anderson-directed film to feature Kate Blanchett in its cast? 5.
Moonrise Kingdom.
That is incorrect. We're looking for The Life Aquatic.
All right,
Steve Zissou.
So that now Whitney has to answer his second question, which is the number 15.
That is the number 15. Okay, Whitney. Number 15 for your 3-point question, and once again the lead in the world of romantic comedies. Romantic comedies. And your question is, name the 2 co-leads of the 2008 rom-com film
Vince
Four
Vaughn,
Christmases.
Reese Witherspoon. Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon. Vince Vaughn, Reese
The Barbarian Brothers.
It was actually not the Barbarian Brothers. It was Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon.
Of course it was.
All right, so we find ourselves in a very interesting position here. Whitney has to answer his 5-pointer. If he hits it, it bounces back to David Del Rio. However, if he misses, Dave Del Rio will find himself a TKO victory over the Beauty.
And it's weird looking him in the eye calling him the Beauty, but Whitney,
I can see that.
the Beauty, Seibold. For your 5-point category, the most crucial question you'll answer in today's match, you selected number 16. And for a big 5 points, that's in the world of horror movies.
Okay.
And your question is, which installment in the Paranormal Activity franchise is the only one to be set primarily during the 1980s?
Paranormal Activity 3.
5 points for Whitney, still in the game. All right, he's still alive, and now all of a sudden, David Del Rio, who's never felt the white-hot spotlight of the movie Trivia Schmoedown before, he thought he might have a win walking away. Now he's got to answer some questions.
Well, this is
Don't mess up.
Yeah, this is where the players have to
very
play
warm
here.
up here.
So we're gonna start here.
Cold
We're gonna
on your shoulder a little bit.
All right, here we go. So number 5, new releases. New releases, movies that have come out between the last 12 to 18 months.
Give or
New
take.
releases, give or take.
Couple weeks.
Dave, in 2018 Searching, who plays David Kim, who is searching for his missing daughter?
John Cho.
Correct. 2 points. All right.
The next question, he answers right.
Yes, he just has to hit his 3 or his 5 to win the game. If he hits the 3, he wins. And here we go. Category number 10. Category number 10. Romance.
Curse words.
Romance. Here we go. Dave, name the 2 actors who were vying for Bridget Jones's affection in Bridget Jones's Diary.
Colin Firth and Hugh Grant.
What a great match we had. Whitney, it looked like he might run away with it in round round number 1. David levels the playing field and goes into round 3 with an advantage after a stellar round number 2, and then it's anybody's ball game, and it came out Diamond Dave today.
It sure did. He was calm, cool, and collected up there, and he beat a really solid player, potentially a team champion inside of Mr. Witney Seibold there. But Diamond Dave Del Rio says he's a good competitor, proves he's a good competitor, and now we've got a force on the scene.
Yeah, Diamond Dave, the beauty, 2 great nicknames, and now Jen Sturger's going to have an interview with each one of them. Take it away, Jen.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Diamond Dave. That was a really impressive debut. I mean, congratulations on your first win.
Yeah.
Where did you come from? You've been a fan of the show for a long time?
Yeah, I've been watching the show for like 2.5 years now, and as I was saying earlier that I would always watch or always read Collider and their, news and all that stuff, and every time I just see the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, I was like, oh, let me click on that, and I felt like I found my people.
So you're playing along at home, sitting on your couch, and you're like, what made you go, I can do this?
My poor wife. I was saying, honey, did you hear me say that answer? I got it right. Did you get it? She's like, yes, I did. You're brilliant, or whatever, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, listen, I'm the kind of kid that would always ask people, hey, do you want to play the movie game? And no one would want to play with me. So now that I'm here, it's just like, it's a really wonderful, wonderful time.
So you feel like you finally found your home, huh?
It feels that way. It definitely feels that way.
No, you got thrown into the ring today with, potential team champ. I mean, no slouch in Witney.
Yeah, no.
Was it a little intimidating going in there your first shot?
Absolutely. He's one of the best. I mean, he's an MVP, so, I was just very, very intimidated. But, yeah, I mean, it was a great match to be thrown in for my first time. It just got my feet wet, and now I know what to expect in the future with other MVPs.
You're an actor by trade, right?
Yeah.
So being under the lights probably didn't get to you as much as most people.
That's only because I was acting, because I was really nervous up there. My palms were very sweaty, and I was just glad that, I kept my cool.
Thank God we're not sharing mics then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so what's next, man?
Nothing, just doing movies, working on production. Hopefully I can come back.
No, I mean, obviously you're very successful, but what's next?
Oh, I know what you mean.
What's next for you here? I mean, there's a whole field of players out there that are ready to take you on.
I'm here to play. I just want to play. Right now, my first answer is I just want to play. Goals is just to continue to play with the best.
So you came out cool, calm, and collected. What about Chance Ellison? How would you feel about that?
I would love an opportunity to play anybody, but Chance would be quite a competitor.
I don't know, Christian. Let's make it happen. Whitney, you're looking a little frazzled after that.
A little bit. Living the existentialist nightmare as usual.
I don't think it's making it any better.
I think I'm putting flakes of hairspray just about everywhere.
Including on me.
It's snowing!
That's such an impressive first round. And then it's like, I felt like you wanted to be kind and take the patron slice, but totally bit you in the ass.
I was a little too generous, I think. I know now to be more selfish. That's the way to go. Thank you to our Patreon sponsor for completely tripping me up.
He didn't write the questions.
I didn't write. I knew my Robin Williams trivia, just not the questions they asked me. So that was kind of a problem.
Oh, how was it feeling being out there without your other half?
Why are you asking him?
I don't know. I think she expects me to have some sort of retort.
Well,
how do you feel, Whitney?
He was there in spirit.
And off stage.
And just off stage. Yeah. He looms large over me. He makes sure he's my stage mom in many ways. But I feel like I could perform really well without him. I feel like I did perform pretty well without him.
I'm exceptionally proud of you, and I'm going to say this right now, speaking to someone whose singles debut went in a very different direction. I'm kind of jealous of you right now because I set my standards way too high. All right? For you, people, you're going to come in and your next match, you're going to be like some sort of sneaky snake that's going to go, yeah, and like they're not going to know you're there, and you're just going to spring on them, and it's going to be great because people are going to underestimate you now when they should be overestimating you.
Wait, what? I think you got that backwards. Snaky snake. You heard it here first, folks.
That's all I took away from that, too. So obviously, that out of the way, critically acclaimed, you guys have a really big match coming up, obviously.
That we
against
do.
the Shire Wolves.
Our biggest match ever. Possibly the biggest match in the history of the Schmoedown. No, but it's going to be really, really... No, I hope it's going to be the biggest match in the history of the Schmoedown. Who wouldn't? But, like, we're going up against the Shirewolves. That's the toughest team ever. I'm glad, Witney was able to get a match in, keep himself fresh, keep himself pumped, so that when we get out there, we've worked out all the kinks, and we're just going to go and do our best against the Shirewolves. Yeesh. They're so good. They're so good.
It's like going to a cocaine party for the first time. Like you just got to get it out of your system. You go to one, you get it out of your system
For the drug test, obviously.
Oh well, yeah, and
We did not have this conversation before. What cocaine party were you going?
doesn't everybody go to at least one cocaine party in their lives?
This has really gone off the rails, guys. So,
maybe
the
it was
bottom
only
line is, are you excited to face the Shirewolves?
Absolutely.
A little less now. I'm a little concerned, but no, I think we're gonna be good.
What are you talking about? He's got great study aids now.
So good. He's so good. No, listen, I think I'm very confident in our abilities. I think we're a great team, and I think we are gonna go out there and we are going to have a match against the Shire Wolves, and we're gonna do our best.
And the belts.
And maybe if we're good enough and get lucky, we're gonna have some belts at the end or not, and who knows? Yeah, growl.
That was the worst promo of all time. Back to you, Christian.
Worst or best?
All right, so obviously there, the conversation with Witney started to get into the question of the Shirewolves, of what was going to happen with the Shirewolves. Will they win the championship? Will he get back into the singles division, to which he said he will? But Dave Del Rio says, I want to play. I just want to continue to play here too. I've been a fan of the show. I want to keep playing. And he said it in his interview, and he says it here now too. He wants to be considered as one of the greats, and he's off to a good start.
Yeah, the kid's a gamer. Then you look at Witney too. I mean, we know what kind of a player he is. I think we saw a little bit of that today. Singles, we've seen him in teams already. So we have two new forces to be reckoned with in the singles league here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
And will we see both of these competitors in the free-for-all? That's right, March 23rd. The free-for-all downtown LA. You can get your tickets at the Schmoedownlive.com. 600 to 700 fans screaming and yelling to watch who is going to win the free-for-all and get a shot at any title of their choosing. And then April 13th in Chicago, Who's the Boss playing in a number one contender match? Alex Damon defending his Star Wars title in front of a sold-out crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited, so excited to be taking this show on the road.
Pretty exciting stuff. Whether you want to catch a live event, you want to sign up to the Patreon right now, the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patron is here for you. Select which tier is your best bet right now. That is Christian George Harloff. I am Mark Ellis, and we'll see y'all real soon around these parts here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 35 competitors. Who's going to be the last person standing? 5 competitors will start at the table. People who have the lowest amount of points on the desk will be eliminated, and then new competitors will enter.
You never know who's coming down the ramp next.
You guys can be there to watch it all go down in downtown LA. Give it up for John Humphrey. Wow, Irwin has not missed. Head to head to head to head to figure out who is the ultimate champion here. This is something special.
Well, damn good match. Witney, he didn't quite pull it out. David Del Rio was the better competitor, so congrats to him on a... They both had good debuts. No doubt about it. Interesting they're going to be see who David plays next. Will we see both of these guys in the free-for-all? So, yeah. Solid. And Bibbs. You gotta love Bibbs. He's just so funny on the mic. Damn entertaining. Good on you, Bibbs. Growl, growl. If you like my reactions, and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn, you can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. You should also check out Caleb Boatman, Haven Pendergast, and some other crazy characters every Sunday on Schmoedown All Access, which airs on the Jack of All Trivia YouTube channel. They kick ass there. So until next time, it's your boy C-Dub. Peace.